Hello everybody and welcome to the Zen Garden. I just finished doing that and now they want more shit. Okay, we're doing more Zen Garden stuff before we get into the actual gameplay today apparently. Which is fine. It's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. Also, that definitely should have given you some water as well. I didn't, but it definitely should have. So, what we're going to do today is we're going to go into the minigame section and honestly, fuck off. How much water does one plant need? This is like the 5th time within like 5 minutes of giving you water. I saw a thing pop up. My OCD will not allow me to exit the Zen Garden like ever. As long as I have anything like undone. Does that make sense? As long as I don't have, as long as I have a pop-up, I can't exit. I think I don't have a pop-up. Let's get out right away, get into the minigame section before anything bad can happen. So, we still have Bobsled Bonanza and Zombotany, which we'll probably do in the last episode of the minigames. And then we have Whack-A-Zombie, which we're going to do today. I think this is the one we've already played before. I don't think this one is too bad, actually. As a matter of fact, I think it's fairly easy, all things considered. Yeah, we just try to get rid of as many graves as possible, just because that makes it easier. That being said, I think more graves might actually mean more zombies, which means more money in the long run. But I prefer the graves to be further back than they are right now. So, and maybe it's not a bad idea to just place some of these landmines about, just because, right? And I'd also prefer them to actually be very close together, so I probably should be getting rid of these over those, because you see, it's very easy to get rid of zombies that close to each other, while it's a little bit more annoying to get rid of the zombies that spawn here. It's not that big of a deal at the end of the day. Either way, I think we'll be fine, but it's just a little bit more annoying. So let's try to get rid of these here and then try to keep all the zombies spawning in relatively the same area. I think that will be important. Also, I think, I still haven't made up my mind 100% about this, but I think after the minigames are done, I will just do one special where I do survival and like the trophies in survival. And then I will not be doing anything with the second run of adventure mode again, because the second run of adventure mode is going to take a while, and I think interest in this series has like just dropped off, as far as I can tell anyway. The videos aren't really doing that well anymore, and at a certain point you need to accept that you have like run its course with the series and you need to move on to something new. So whatever that something new will be, I don't know yet. This series has been going on for over 2 months at this point, and by the time it ends, probably close to about 3 months, because we have today's episode, and then at least like 2 or 3 more episodes with the mini games, and then a special, or maybe 2 specials. Maybe it'll be like a week of episodes. I don't know what I'll do with that quite yet. Where I go through doing some survival things, and apparently there's trophies in survival as well, which I want to get, because I do want to get that golden trophy. I've never gotten that before. I want to get it. I don't think you need to get all the zombies. So in your like in your database for that. That is real good. I don't think you need to get all the zombies in your database for that. So we don't need to redo adventure mode, because if I redo adventure mode, the first time it took so fucking long, and it will probably take a little bit less time the second time around, just because I have a lot better plans. So some things might go quicker, but still, the zombies will spawn at a certain rate, and that rate isn't going to speed up just because I have better plans, I don't think. So I don't want to do another 20 some episodes of adventure mode when that's just redoing stuff, and I know there's like mods and stuff to make it more difficult. I might do that like on a live stream at some point, which obviously you can still also just watch after the fact as a video. But I think for this Let's Play series, we're kind of like done with this now. I'm also kind of done with the amount of zombie spawning. Holy shit, this is a lot of zombies. What the actual fuck is happening? I mean, it's just spam clicking. That's all that this minigame is. So, oh no, a final wave. That doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem good. That doesn't seem good at all. Actually, this is probably easier than what I just had to do. So, yeah, that was that. That took 5 minutes. Let's move on to the next minigame. You've unlocked a new minigame, which is Last Stand. It's another pool level, which I don't have really good memories of pool levels. I don't know what you want me to do here is the thing. I saw tall nuts, and that means that I'm definitely going to bring tall nuts. I'm going to probably have to bring some kind of sun-producing stuff. So let's bring the... We can't. We cannot... Oh, we just get 5,000 sun, and that's that. In which case... Melon pools, lily pads, probably repeater and Gatling pay, right? Let's see, is there anything else we definitely do need? Not that I can see. Maybe a three-peater. And then a cherry bomb just in case. I think this is a decent setup. Can you survive for 5 flags? That is a lot. That is a lot of things. So can I not place anything after I start the onslaught is the question. We're definitely going to want to place tall nuts all along here. Apparently you want to place the tall nuts one back in the water because reasons. We're going to want a melon pooled on every single place as well. And then... let's see, how much do we have left? That's 2, 400, 600, 800. Plus upgrades, that's another like 1,000. So that's about 1,800. I think we have enough. We have enough of that, and then also for some cherry bombs left. So I think this should be fine. Also, yeah, I do need to count the lily pads there as well. Is it a little bit too simplistic? It might be. It might literally be. Okay, we're out of... We're just looking at these at this point. That's fine. I guess. I didn't think about... What went wrong there? Because we had 200, 400, 600, 800... Oh, I made a counting mistake. It's not 200 per 2, it's 200 per plant. So that was 400, 800, 1,200, plus like another 15, 1,600. Yeah, that's my mistake, definitely. So am I gonna get... I'm probably not gonna get any more sun after the first wave, am I? I very much doubt that I am. So this is going to be an issue. Because these tornadoes are not going to survive for 5 flags, like at all. There's no chance that they're surviving that long. So I'm just fucked, I guess. We'll see. But I don't think I'm going to be surviving very long here. We survived the first flag, but this tornado down here, and we're not even past a huge wave of zombies. So what you need to do here is definitely... What is it that you need to do? That's a very good question. You need to save money to replenish your tornadoes. That first and foremost. Because this lane is going to be an issue. You do get more. You do get more. You do get quite a bit more, actually. Let's replace these 2. That should be fine. These should be able to... I mean, I can't even buy anymore. Okay. So you do get something after every wave, after every flag. So that makes it a lot more doable and makes me think that I actually, with this setup, can win. I'm not entirely sure that I can still. Because, man, that lane up there, the top lane is being an issue already. So definitely going to have to do some replacing after this round as well. But I think I think we should be fine, right? I think we should be fine. As long as we get at least like enough to replace two Tornuts per round, I think we're fine. On average. I mean, there might be a round where one of the Tornuts gets actually eaten them up, but they also, still the zombies have to make their way all the way to these plants. As long as these plants don't get damaged at all, I think we'll be fine. Okay, this is actually a bit of an issue. So this one is definitely just gonna die here right now. Because those football zombies are they're no joke. They're really, really bad to deal with. And that might actually... Okay, now he's gonna die. I was gonna say he might actually like survive long enough for this plant to get damaged, which isn't good. The fact that there's a pole vaulting zombie, 2 pole vaulting zombies in this lane is not good either. That's some free chocolate. Probably should be using it a little bit more in the Zen garden. I might not even need... Oh my god, there's a lot of Tornuts being broken. I don't have enough. I'm not going to get enough to fix all the Tornuts that need to be fixed. That's the thing. At least you didn't break my repeater. But what do I do now? Because that's just a second flag. It's going to get more difficult from here. I'm sure, right? And you do give me a little bit more. So for sure, we want to make sure that nothing bad happens on the water, because those are the fastest, and that's everything we've got. I mean, there's nothing like... This probably is the best play to have done with this setup at this moment. I'm thinking maybe it's better to place down a lot of cheaper plans rather than these more expensive ones. I guess we'll see. We're probably going to lose during this third flag, I imagine. Maybe we're not though. Maybe I am overestimating how important these Tornuts actually are. Maybe they're not as important on the land anyway as I think they are. Especially with all this splash damage coming from these melons. And they're just dealing massive damage to begin with. If I can get the frozen melon upgrade, by the way, that I think is one of the best plants in the game, I understand. So that's probably going to help me quite a bit as well. Okay, let's see. How do these pole vaulting zombies hold up against the onslaught of things we have here? I think we're fine. I think even without the Tornuts, we're more or less fine. And the pole vaulting zombies actually aren't as big of an issue as the metalhead ones, and mostly the football ones are being an issue here. But I think the pole vaulting zombies, they're not that big of a deal. They're starting to be a bigger deal right now though, because they're getting closer. But that's actually, this is the last, not the last wave, but this is the huge wave of zombies. This is the end. And okay, so this is going to be an issue down here, definitely. This is an issue down here, definitely. I mean, I got a plan for the Zen garden. Let's redo that, because everything just happened down here as well. You survive for 2 flags. Try again.